En direct de Frézan sur Radio No Logo, l'interview avec
Dub Caravan fit Mohamed Fitian.
Et ben on reprend l'antenne, on enchaîne assez rapidement ce soir. Il y a du monde qui passe, il y a du monde de la Dub Factory qui passe. Et donc moi je me charge de ça parce que c'est une musique que j'aime beaucoup. On reçoit notre ami de Dub Caravan qui est là ce soir. Bienvenue, welcome.
Thank you.
So, Dub Caravan, you will play tonight at 10?
Yes, on the Dub Factory stage.
On the Dub Factory stage. Yep. And it's a stage almost classic for a festival. It's not a dub classic sound wall.
Uh-huh.
Do you play sometimes in dub classic sound walls?
My music
Sound system walls.
What I've been doing is something that I've only started recently. So I haven't really played generally on sound systems yet.
Yes.
This is a new sound I've developed only in the last years.
Oh, great.
So it's something I developed during COVID.
All right.
During lockdown.
Yes.
I started to make a new style that combines my roots from the Arab world with something that also incorporates dub, sometimes reggae, and even electronic sounds. And using Arabic scales with notes that you don't find in other music.
It's a pentatonic scale.
We have scales like where we use quarter tones. They're
Yes.
notes.
All right,
they're notes
yes.
in between.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. And that gives it a unique sound that automatically transports you to the world of Arabic music. And you have to have an understanding. We call it what we call scales in Arabic music. We call them maqam. That's the word, maqam.
Okay.
And I tried to incorporate the sounds and the scales of this with music with heavy bass, echoes, reverbs. But I also like melodies. I also like arranging tracks in a traditional way as well. So sometimes my music isn't just dub, and it's just things echoing all the time. Sometimes there's a structure to it as well. So, but every track is different.
All right.
Yeah.
Je lui demandais si, comme il jouait sur la Dub Factory, que c'était une configuration scénique très plutôt classique par rapport au monde du dub et du sound system. Je lui demandais voilà qu'est-ce qu'il préférait, mais en fait il dit que son projet est assez récent en fait. Il date de l'époque Covid. C'est assez récent pour lui. C'est pas trop son truc. Finalement, le côté dub et tout ça, lui, ce qui l'intéresse, c'est les sonorités arabisantes. Et principalement, il y a vraiment tous les arrangements de cette musique-là qui sont importantes pour lui et notamment les gammes arabes qui contiennent des quarts de ton. C'est ça en fait le propos de sa musique, et c'est de mélanger avec des instruments classiques de cette culture-là. Évidemment, il y a des grosses basses, évidemment, il y a des effets, mais voilà, le tout est de servir la musique qu'il fait. Do you understand French?
Unfortunately, no.
No. All right. So tonight, it's not a dub concert, a dub show. It's an Arabic show.
It is in a way.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of live dubbing, mixing and echoes as well.
That you do.
Yes, but it will also have live instruments, live keyboard.
Yes.
We have live nai and kawala from Mohamed Fitian,
Yes.
which is an Arabic flute. I play some percussion as well on the show. And usually it depends. I try to travel light, but sometimes I would bring an oud to a show that, that's easy, like in London or something.
Yes.
That's where I live. But yeah, I try to mix everything together. So it's not the typical
Dub show.
It's not the typical dub show. It will surprise people. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it will surprise
It's
people.
good.
Yeah.
Surprising with music. Yeah. Ce soir, il y aura des instrumentistes avec lui, il y aura un clavier, il y aura un joueur de flûte. Il va lui-même faire des percussions. Parfois, il ramène un oud qu'il n'a pas pu ramener aujourd'hui. Mais voilà, l'idée vraiment, c'est d'amener ce côté live sur la scène. Et il va aussi lui-même dubber les choses, c'est-à-dire envoyer des effets. The effects you send are with hardware?
Yeah, I have a digital mixer with me. And the way traditional dub is made,
Yes.
I have the sends with the echoes and the reverbs.
But you have a computer to do
filters.
that.
I have a hardware machine, not a computer, but a hardware machine.
Right.
Yeah.
It is something you train.
It's something I started doing 20 years ago off and
Yes.
on. But I also played I used to play punk rock
All right.
20 years ago.
Yes.
And then I got into dub
Mhm.
from punk. And I used to do traditional, more dub and reggae. But then I wanted to bring back my roots, my Palestinian roots, where I
Right.
come from originally.
Mhm.
And I wanted to incorporate it into this big mix of sound.
All right.
Yeah.
Alors, il va envoyer des effets avec du matériel prévu pour ça. C'est pas un ordinateur, mais c'est vraiment des machines. Il nous explique comment ça lui est venu. Au départ, il faisait du punk. Il habite à Londres, mais ouais, il faisait du punk. Il a fait plutôt du reggae dub ensuite. Et ces derniers temps, donc depuis le Covid, il a un retour à sa culture d'origine, qui est une culture qui est puisqu'il est palestinien. Il habite à Londres, mais il est palestinien. Et sa culture d'origine remonte en lui. Your ancient culture flow back.
Yeah, I because I grew up there when I was very young, I didn't even know what dub music was I had no idea.
Mhm.
And when I left that area of the world, I don't know, I must have, I just heard dub one day after smoking,
Mhm.
and it just changed my life forever. And then I went back to the Arabic music that I rejected in the beginning,
Mhm.
because I was trying to be like modern in what was going on in the West when I was younger.
Like people
So I
around
rejected,
you?
yeah, and I rejected the idea of where I came from and where my music was originally.
Mhm.
But then as I got older, I decided I wanted to bring that back.
You had rejected that.
I rejected the Arab.
But how did you learn to play this instrument?
Well, I have a great grandfather, Palestinian. He was a Palestinian composer,
Mhm.
and so this has been passed down to me, how to play Arabic music, even though when I didn't want to. So I was taught to play it
Younger.
when I was younger,
Alright.
but I didn't want to make that kind of music though
Mhm.
at that time.
I
Yeah.
translate. Donc un jour, il est arrivé en Angleterre, il a entendu ce dub, ça l'a conquis, on va dire, et il a totalement rejeté sa première culture, quoi, sa culture maternelle, si on peut dire ça comme ça. Malgré tout, cette culture, il avait son grand-père qui était un musicien traditionnel. Donc déjà, il a été, entre guillemets, forcé d'apprendre ses instruments. Et quelque part, c'est aussi ça qui a fait qu'il a rejeté tout ça. Et puis donc maintenant, il sait jouer les instruments et il incorpore ça à sa nouvelle culture, on va dire anglo-saxonne. Alright, tonight, it's live. You will play percussion, you will send dubs.
Yep.
And
Yes.
is it a structural thing already done?
What do you mean?
Your show is written,
Yeah, but there's room for things I don't know what will happen.
so the structures of the tracks.
The tracks, it's like, the way traditional dub was made, you would have a reggae track,
Yes,
and then the dub would be made after.
yes.
These tracks were made
Mhm.
before they're dubbed. So what I do is I improvise on some of the dubs.
There is always skanking music in your tracks.
Not always, but there's a different kind of skank we have in Palestine and the Arab world. You know how the reggae goes, chick, chick,
Yes.
chick, we go. So if the rhythm is do, chat, do, chat, we go, ching, 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 ching.
Yes,
So sometimes I do that's where I put the skank.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a kind of dancehall music.
I would say that this is a North African type of rhythm. It
Yes.
originates, Egyptian or
Mhm.
otherwheres in Africa. So where I come from originally, I don't look at it as dance hall. But
Yes.
that's because we have those kind of rhythms.
Mhm.
And, but there also, I'm going to play some tracks, reggae tracks, reggae, but with Arabic instruments also. So I have a combination.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Donc ce soir, principalement, il y aura des morceaux de base reggae avec des skanks Mais il va aussi incorporer la façon de skanker palestinienne ou arabo-musulmane ou judéo-musulmane, je sais pas comment, pardonnez-moi pour les expressions, mais voilà, avec ces contretemps-là de cette culture-là, et donc c'est ça qui va donner vraiment la vie au morceau. I thank you.
Thank you
for
too.
the time you gave to us. I will let you have a nice adventure on the festival.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Thank you very
Appreciate it. Yeah.
much. On va rendre l'antenne, poulet. Voilà. Merci beaucoup.
Yep. Merci.
De Caravan pour ce soir.
Merci.
Merci. On rend l'antenne. On a une interview dans. Plus d'interview avant le live de Flavia Coelho qu'on va pouvoir vous diffuser à vous, chers auditeurs de Radio No Logo.